For today's story, we are noting that the White House Secretary, Jean-Pierre, has apparently decided to call overturning Roe versus Wade unconstitutional. She said the Supreme Court has taken unconstitutional action. Let's read a little bit more about this. The White House press secretary took heat Wednesday after she claimed the Supreme Court reversal of Roe versus Wade was unconstitutional action. From day one, when the Supreme Court made this extreme decision to take away constitutional rights, it was an unconstitutional action by them, she said. She then described the right to choose abortion as a right that was around for almost 50 years, as well as a right that women had a right to make a decision on their bodies and how they want to start their families. Last month, President Biden hinted the court decision was unconstitutional. You thought you were watching Biodome for a second? Excellent. I can think of no higher accolade than to think that you were watching Biodome. That means that I'm succeeding in all my life goals. Last month, President Biden hinted the court's decision was unconstitutional during his remarks given on an executive order to protect abortion access in the wake of Roe versus Wade reversal. Quote, "Let's be clear about something from the very start. This was not a decision driven by the Constitution." Yes, it was. He said, "I and the court's conservative majority was playing fast and loose with the facts." No, they weren't. Senator Joseph Hawley, Press Secretary Abigail Monroe, remarked on what she perceived as the White House press secretary's incompetence, tweeting, "It honestly feels cruel to put her on the podium and make her ask questions each day." Come on, tweeted GOP comms guy Matt Whitlock. Come on, man. The Telegraph contributor Niall Gardner responded to the press secretary's statement as truly Orwellian disinformation from the Biden White House. The Heritage Foundation's John Cooper seemed perplexed by the White House secretary's statement, tweeting that the White House press secretary just said the Supreme Court ruling was unconstitutional, which is certainly a unique take. And conservative comedian Ian Mills-Cheong pulled no punches on his critique, writing that KGP is a moron isn't a secret, it's on full display. Now, here are some pictures of apparently some pro-choice activists, which, if you ask me to tell you what side they were on, I'm not sure I would say that they were pro-choice. But apparently, these were pro-choice activists who were chanting after marching to the home of Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett, and the dolls apparently represent forced births. The White House press secretary also took a victory lap from the podium over the results from Kansas, where voters soundly rejected an amendment Tuesday that would have banned or sharply curtailed abortion. In the wake of Dobbs, the president predicted people would turn out in record numbers to reclaim rights stole from them. The Supreme Court, of course, did not eliminate abortion rights in the United States, but rather really returned the issue to the states. Thus, that brings us to the end of the article about the White House press secretary saying that the overturning of Roe versus Wade was unconstitutional. Well, tell it to the Supreme Court, I guess. But yeah, and there's still some big salt over this, of course, even though it's still now just up to the states to decide for themselves. And the Biden administration is looking for ways to defy the law. So, yeah, that's what's going on. At least for the moment, that brings us end of discussion of this case.